What is up, YouTube people? I am on my way to Columbus, Ohio. It's a pretty awesome city. I have 4 days off from school and work. So, my roommate and I are taking full advantage and having a little road trip thing to Columbus. She's getting like this hair thing done. And while she's doing that, I am going to hunt for video games. So I'm just going to film a little bit of our journey. It's extremely snowy out. The roads are like pretty bad. But it's like a 4-hour drive from where we go to school. So yeah, I will be filming a little bit. Alright. Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. See what I mean? It's like extremely snowy. Yeah.
It's like, it like could be worse though.
Yeah, like that side of the road is completely fucked. Like, look at that. But yeah, we are on our way to Columbus.
It's so fucking windy.
Yeah, it's really windy. Like, extremely windy here. Alright. More updates soon. Alright. First place I went, we are in Columbus. It's called Play It, Trade It. I don't know if I can show you the thing. I'll try. That's what it looks like. If you guys can see it. I don't know. Maybe. Decent selection. Not a whole lot of stuff. A lot of it was, like, dirty and ripped. But I'll show you guys what I got. 3 games for $3.82. Math Blaster Episode 1 for the Super Nintendo. Never heard of it. The label was really clean, and I didn't have it, so why not? For $4.53, I've been trying to boost my Dreamcast collection, so I picked this one up. Toy Commander. And then for $1.32, I couldn't pass it up because it was $1.32. And it's called, I don't even understand, Thanks the Adventure for the PlayStation 1. You know, why not add another game to my PS1 collection since it's only like $1? But he actually took like 10 years resurfacing the discs, and I told him he didn't have to, but he was very adamant on resurfacing them. So they look really nice now, but he totally didn't have to. It took like 20 minutes to do the resurfacing. But, you know, no big deal. So 3 games, I think it was like $10.30-some for all of it. So decent deal, not the best, but their prices weren't eBay or anything, so it's a nice spot to check out. I'm gonna head to 3 more places, kind of out of the way, but hopefully they'll be worth it. So update soon. So I forgot to tell you guys the best part of that Play It Trade It place.
2 miles. Take exit 4 Ackerman Road.
When I was walking up to the register, I had like that PS1 game in my hand and the Dreamcast game in my hand, and the guy looks at me like really, really intently, and he goes, "Now, this is a PS1 game, and this is a Dreamcast game. You know that these are 2 different systems, right?" And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, oh god. He must, either that happens all the time, or he thinks that because I'm a girl, I know nothing about games, but that was kind of horrifying. But, yeah, I thought I would share that little story. I thought it was interesting. The second place, it's called Super Game Team. I'm like the only one here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, let's see if we can find anything. Alright, so that place was interesting. Decent prices about eBay, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher depending on the game. But I got something pretty cool. It was only $10, which I thought was decent because I still don't have this box. And it is a box for the Gamecube. And it has this like bonus Nintendo mini magazine for Nintendo Power thing. Kmart exclusive on there, but the box is okay. It's not in the best shape, but I figured for $10, why not? So, happy to have that. I think the only box I still need for my Nintendo systems is just a Super Nintendo box. And then I have, like, the succession of the main console boxes. So, that is pretty cool. I was very excited to see that, and for only $10, I thought that was a decent deal. It has, I don't know if these came with, like, foam or anything. I'm not totally positive, but there's like cardboard in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like some cardboard insert thing. I don't even know if you're able to look at that, but that might have come with the GameCube. I'm assuming it did. But yeah, no paperwork or anything. So very cool. I didn't mind paying $10 for a box because hey, I needed it. Alright, on to the next one. The last place that I just went into was very successful. It's called Warp Zone. I'll try to show you guys if I can. Warp Zone right there. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. They had a lot of Neo Geo stuff, which is weird because I've never seen anything Neo Geo like out in the wild or at stores or anything. And they had a lot of imports. like Famicom stuff, Super Famicom, a lot of import PS1 stuff, a lot of import Saturn stuff. They had a couple of just regular games, decently priced. Unfortunately, they didn't have any TurboGrafx 16 games. I was hoping they would, but they didn't. So far, that's my favorite store that I've been to. It's very cool. It's cool seeing import stuff, even though I don't collect it at all. But they had some, pretty decently priced games in there, fair on prices, though. I did pick up one game for $4.99, because it was in such good shape, and I didn't have it. Tin Star for the Super Nintendo. So, very cool on that. I'm headed to my last place. This is going to be my last one, just because I'm with other people, so I have to be kind of considerate and can't spend the entire day game hunting. But my roommate is still getting her special hair treatment done, so I'm probably going to just head off to the last place, hopefully find some stuff there, and yes. Just got back from my last place. It was called Video Game and Music Exchange. I'm kind of parked a little bit away from it, so you probably can't see it. Not the best place, not the best selection either. A lot of their stuff was really overpriced. But I did manage to find one thing that I thought I got a really good deal on. And it's Contra Legacy of War for the PS1. And I guess there's like 2 different versions of this. There's just like a regular disc version, and then there's like the 2-disc version, even though it's only 1 disc. It's just in the 2-disc case. So it says $5.99 right there, but they had like an extra something % off, so it only came out to be like $5.16 for this. So I thought that was a good deal. And yeah, that's that. So this concludes my game hunting trip to Columbus. I gotta go back and meet up with my roommates. But yeah, overall, not too bad. I liked the first 3 places really well. This one was alright. But cool trip. It's always nice to change it up and go somewhere else. Alright, take care, guys.